back. Today I'm going to take this piece of coil spring. I've already burned the paint off of it. It's almost half the coil. It's right at around 9/16, maybe 5/8 of an inch round. And we're going to beat this into a couple of small knives. I have a request for a paring knife, so maybe we'll make a couple of paring knives. So something with about a 4-inch blade. So go ahead and get started. Get it back and forth, get it hot, beat it flat, and make a couple paring knives. All right, this is the fun part, getting the coil opened up. Probably not quite hot enough, but I'll give it a try. It moved a little bit. Yeah, it's not hot enough yet. All right, now that it's kind of straight, the next thing we have to do is make it flat. I got 2 flats started, so I want to really get aggressive. Try to thin this down as fast as possible. Yeah, I'm hitting it with this 6-pounder, trying to make quick work of it. Going to twist a little bit on the horn. All right, you can get more aggressive. Just hit it right on the edge of the anvil. I'm going to work out here on this end. I'm going to have to switch tongs. That's kind of where we're at so far. I have to switch tongs so I can flip it around and do the other side. That should be about right. All right, so I got most of the bar, or most of the stock here, down to the thickness I want. I just got the about another third of it to do. Still using the 6-pounder, but now I'm hitting on the flat instead of the horn or the edges of the anvil. All right, so I'm going to put the 6-pounder away, clean up this piece of stock, and we'll get on to making 2 knives. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start forging the point in on each side. right. All right. Right now I'm just trying to get all the point on one side of the blade. Then I can adjust from there. So in case you forgot, we'll go over the steps again. First we made it straight, and then we made it flat. Now we're making it pointy. Go ahead and do some taper towards the end. Get that forge in right now. Then we'll put a point on the other side. All right, so I got the points in on both sides, but we're still kind of thick back here where the tang's going to be. So I'm going to do some isolation where the knife handle is going to start. It's going to give us a little bit more length. All right, so I'm going to pick about the middle. I want to get this stock down. Probably like right around an inch. As far as how wide it's going to be. Maybe just a little bit over to allow for some shaping. I'm going to take a few more heats getting this a little bit more narrow. All right, so I'm going to kind of estimate on the length of the blade. That's 4.5 on my anvil. So I'll mark it there. It's kind of where the blade's going to end. And the handle's going to start. Give or take a little bit of grinding. So I'm going to work on that isolation for a minute. I'm going to use my straight peen because I really can't see with my cross peen what I'm hitting. So this is going to be the blade from here to here. This is going to be back in the handle. All right, get back in this handle a little bit, get it shaped up. Of course, this is going to cause upsets. That's going to require it to be thinned back down. So one knife is shaping up. I'm going to have to go ahead and thin it down a bit more. So I'm going to do some thinning on the horn. Trying to get a little bit more length out of it. I already got some taper for the point. So it's getting close. I'm going to take this cross peen. Widen this back out a little bit. Shape that I'm going for, I'm going to need that on the bottom side of the handle. We're going to go ahead and take a couple of heats cleaning up this forging. Then I'm going to cut the first knife off. Move my water bucket so I know exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to cut it, it's going to fall right in the water bucket. Been there, done that. Should crack off. Alright, so I got the first knife off. This is the blank for the second one. I'll take another heat. I know right now the handle looks short, but it's not because the handle is actually starting up in here. I'm going to take another heat and clean up this cut. Alright, so I moved that piece of metal, not quite a bit. I'm going to go ahead and take a heat, just kind of reset everything before I continue on. Then I'm going to drop everything, figure out how I'm going to pick it up. Alright, so we got the two blanks. I'm going to start working on this one a little bit. And I don't know what else I'll do to this. I'll probably just make sure everything's straight before we get it ready for the profile on the belt grinder. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one shaped up, and we'll go from there. Get everything hot again and get started. That set down in where the handle is going to be. Should go a little bit faster because there's not all that other metal behind it. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on camera with this second one. Kind of going to be the same thing. Alright, here's both of the blanks forged out. The general shape of the knife is in there somewhere. So they're going to wind up being a bit narrower and of course thinner. So that's why we didn't forge in any bevels. So we're going to let these cool down. Next step's going to be on the belt grinder. And I'll probably just go ahead and grind them. There's not a lot to see there. So I'll just bring you back after the profiles are done. And we'll just continue on from there. Alright, so here are the two knives after the profile. And you can see I ground them down pretty small. The reason it was so wide because I wanted to get this down heel, have enough material down there to get that down heel right here. But anyways, these are the knives after the profile on the grinder. I've already put the bevels in on this one. This is just a rough bevel at 120 grit. It'll go into heat treat like this. So now I'm going to go ahead and grind in the bevels on the second one. And they'll be ready for heat treat. I'm going to start on my weak side, which is my left hand. Alright, well, for the preliminary grind, I think we have it close enough. These are both at 120 grit off the belt sander. And so what we're going to do next is these are pretty much ready for heat treat. I'm going to go ahead and heat treat both of them. They're going to go in the temper oven for a few hours. Then when they come out of the temper oven, we'll finish them off on the belt sander with higher grits, and they'll be ready for handles. So. Alright, so I got my oil preheated already. Go ahead and place these in here. Probably should do them one at a time, but I'm going to go for it. So these blades are about 1/8 of an inch thick. The edges are coming in probably just under a 1/16. They're spring steel, so I'm going to give a little bit of soak time. That's it. Small as they are, it didn't take long. So these are really short blades, and they're going to be pretty much not an impact tool. So I got the oven preheated to 375 degrees. So we're going to keep a pretty hard temper on them. All right, so here they are after heat treat. And they feel pretty good. I had to file past a little bit of, I don't know, I guess decarburization, where the edge was thin. Once I got past that, down to some thicker steel. Edge feels nice and hard, so these are going into the house for a couple hours, 375 degree temper oven, so can't do anything till that's done. Alright, so we got the two knives done, a pair of paring knives. These are off the belt sander at 400 grit. And we're going to go ahead and stop there with the finish. I think it looks nice enough as it is. They are ready for handle scales, but we're not going to continue this video with the scale work. You can keep your eyes peeled on Instagram or Facebook or something, and maybe I'll get some pictures up when I get the handle scales on them. But as far as this video goes, we're going to go ahead and shut it down. Just want to thank everyone again for stopping by. Drop a comment, tell me you were here, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and catch you on the next one.